Hi everyone, it's Jessica, and this video is going to be my weekly plan with me and my Erin Condren. And for this week, I wanted to use the Crest Press Letters to Juliet kit. This was her, I believe, January mystery kit. Actually, maybe it was the December mystery kit, because I think I actually got this on Black Friday. So this was the Black Friday Cyber Monday exclusive double box, and I also picked up the glitter headers, and then I did get the full kit because I love the colors of this so much, and I thought it would be perfect for February. So I did get quite a lot to work with here, and I think I am going to start off. First of all, I think I'm actually going to pass on using these bottom washi because I think it's really pretty, but I do like to give myself more space in my planner. So I think I'm going to wind up using the Simply Gilded Bow Washi instead. And I am probably going to start putting down some of the full boxes first. And in case anyone was wondering about my thought process as far as picking which full boxes I wanted to use, I knew I wanted to use this double full box. Granted, I could always have found a different use for it, but I really wanted to bring in some more blue in this kit. So I went with that, and I kind of just built around that. So knowing that this clip art was in that double full box, I passed on the full box that had the similar clip art, but it was just kind of mirrored. And then just thinking about other places that I could use those sort of stickers. I could use them just as kind of like scrapbooking pieces for some of my trips. So that's kind of why I saved the two full boxes with the suitcases, is because I figured I could use them when I do like my notes page for a trip that I have coming up later this year. And then just the birthday cake was kind of random. I know it was already in the double full box, but to have it in the rest of the spread seemed kind of random. So I figured that would be a good one to mark down someone's birthday, or maybe even my own birthday, since my birthday is later this month too. So that's why I saved that. So just by process of elimination, I kind of figured out which ones that I had to work with for this spread. And I think I already mentioned, but this washi is from Simply Gilded. It is her original pink bow washi. So next I'm going to go in with the full boxes, and I'm going to put glitter headers on top, and then I'll put in the 2-day headers underneath. Because while I do think glitter headers are pretty, I was never a big fan of using glitter headers all over my spread, but a little bit is a nice touch, I think. And actually, I was kind of tempted to forgo the headers altogether and just bring the full boxes up a little bit, because then you wouldn't need a to-do header or a glitter header on top, and you can kind of just cover up the space in the middle, and you would also have some more space in the to-do section. But I decided that since I had all these extras to go with this kit, that I may as well use it. But I think I might do that for a future kit, or especially if there was a week where I was really busy for some reason. It would be nice to kind of give myself even more room in the today section. I don't know how, but by some miracle I was able to lift up that checkbox without ripping up the entire page. So I'm actually going to switch this because these two pinks were just a little bit too close in color for my liking. So I am going to wind up putting this peachy color next to that darker pink. And next I'm just going to go in and put in my work schedule for this week. It's pretty simple, just Monday through Friday. And I think I'm debating how I should do this because I didn't really color block this week. But I think I'm going to match the little thing to the color of the checklist. So I think I'm going to go with this sheet from Clever Gal Crafts, and this is the SP0909 color scheme, and I'm going to go with this darker pink that she's got in here. So as far as the day-to-day stuff, next week I don't really have any major plans actually. I do have a meeting I need to mark for Monday. So I'm going to use probably one of these half boxes to mark it. And I'm actually going to pull in one of these little gold Sessa Vee stickers just as a little something extra for this day. And then just jumping forward to the weekend, I'm going to put down the weekend banner before I forget. And then I do have a few things I need to mark for the weekend. But other than that, everything else is kind of up in the air. I usually plan more day to day once it actually gets to that week, just so what I put down in the planner is actually accurate with what I'm doing that week. So I have the to call little thing, and this is from Crest Press as well. I believe she has actually discontinued her little thing sheets. And then I do have a sticker here that I pulled up from a previous spread. I had planned on volunteering and then something came up and I couldn't actually do it. So I'm going to plan to volunteer this day as well, and it just so happens that the colors work with this spread perfectly. So that makes me really happy. So I'm actually going to leave everything else pretty much blank. I may have a few more meetings that come up. They just haven't quite been scheduled yet. This Monday one is the only one that I know for sure. So I'm going to do that and leave that blank, and then I'm going to work on the sidebar a little bit. Put a little bit of deco up in the sidebar. I actually probably should not have put that bunny there, to be honest. I think I want a little bit more room. So let me see if I can lift him up. But yeah, I usually just do a little bit of deco up in the sidebar. And then I have started doing a weekly checklist just to keep track of my studying for the week and to kind of encourage me to actually study throughout the week. I may put something a little bit smaller. And I don't think Crest Press has the little page flags to cover up the tops, which in this case I'm actually fine with just because the colors go really nicely. And I think I need a little bit more blue in this spread. Yeah, it's pretty heavily pink. So I'm going to go ahead and use the blue. I'll actually leave that little flag up there and use that as my header instead. So this will be just my little checklist for studying. And I think that is it. I did want to go back to the weekend since I am fairly certain at least of what I plan to do on the weekends. Given my work schedule during the week, I won't actually be able to film at any point in the week, so that is going to have to fall on the weekends. And since they do take up quite a bit of time, I'm going to use half boxes for both of these. And I will put down this little planning icon to mark that I'm going to need to spend some time planning next week as well. So that'll be all I can fit in Saturday, unfortunately. And then Sunday, I do have that tiny bit of space, so if I do need to run an errand on Sunday or something, I can make it work. And I'm gonna wait to put in the actual icons for these 2 boxes until it gets closer to that weekend, so that way if I need to switch things up, I still have that flexibility. But this is how I am going to leave the spread for now. I love how this turned out. I love the colors of this. I think Caress Press definitely knocked it out of the park with this kit. This is probably one of my favorites that she has done. And that's saying quite a lot because I tend to like a lot of her kits. But this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye!